So the third category is fear type. So these people are afraid of money. Since they're scared of money, they try to run away from money. As they grew up, they figured that money could be dangerous. I'm sure they had some traumatic experiences when they're small. So at one time, they decided, I have to stay away from money. I have to run away from money. That's why they feel guilt, shame, and embarrassment and resentment against money. So they try to run away as fast and as long as possible from money. As a result, they have financial issues because if you try to stay away from money, you cannot make money and you cannot save money and you spend money too much. That way, they have a hard time paying the bills. They cannot make enough money to survive. So they have this survival issue. That brings another issue because if you have little money, you tend to worry about money and you tend to be resentment when the money come in and money goes out. So you feel bad about money in general. One of the fear types is a hippie. If it's possible, they want to stay away from this capitalism. It's a terrible thing, they believe. So they try to spend as little cash as possible. They grow own food and they escape from the system called capitalism. So you may think hippie and indifferent people are similar, but they're not at all. Because indifferent people are genuinely happy people. They're indifferent to money, whereas hippie people feel strong resentment against money. So indifferent people, even if they have money, they don't care. Whereas hippie people think money is their enemy. Because if you have money, that means you try to take advantage of other people, and as a result, you have the money. So when I have a counseling session with the hippie type of people, they say capitalism is bad, money corrupts people, and they have this stereotypical negative image about money. But as long as you have that kind of image, you can enjoy money. I think money can bring happiness and joy, but these people think money can destroy your life, which is partially true. Okay, and there's a gambler type. Gambler type of people, they destroy their life by doing stupid things with money. Some smart investors, they do that, which is amazing. I'm sure you know from the news that one of the smartest investors in Wall Street, they just do an incredible gambling, even though they are the smartest people on this planet. So the gambler, not necessarily in casinos, they gamble with their business, they gamble with their life. So the gambling people, their intention is to lose money and feel miserable. It's because they hate money. I don't know what happened to them when they're a small child, but they must have had very bad experiences. So they want to do some revenge against money. But being a gambler, they are destined to lose because gambling people find joy in winning, but they find somehow more joy in losing. And with this losing and winning, they find this excitement. That's a sort of addiction in my mind. But these gambling people are also a fear type people. They are afraid of money. That's why they cannot keep the money. I did a few sessions with a gambler type, and their parents tend to be working for government or very stable job people. So they couldn't stand this boring environment. So they wanted to be a big shot. They wanted to move energy because they didn't like this stagnating, very flat feeling in their life. That's why they're going to make it or lose it. And gambler, as you can imagine, is a mix of money maker and also a spender. And all this explanation is about the mixture of everything. I'm not saying certain money type is bad or good. We have all tendency. So there's this saver and splurger type. So this one is, they're good at saving. My father was that type, by the way. Saving. One day, he or she spends it all. And then once again, they start saving. I'm sure some of your friends or parents are that way. So this type of people, they know how to have fun, but at the same time, they regret about the fact that they spend all the money the morning after they did it. So once again, they start saving. As you can see, it's a pendulum, fear and excitement. And all the money types are that way. That's when I give a counseling to 3 generations, grandparents, parents, and my clients. What's interesting is that we all have different money types, and we're going from spender and if your grandparents are spender, somehow your parents become a saver, and then you become a gambler. So this generational transcendence is so fascinating when you take a look. And I think by now, you have all the thoughts about your parents and grandparents and what happened to your siblings or friends. Once again, you're not restricted to one type. People ask me often, Ken, which type are you? I am the moneymaker, spender, and also a bit of gambler and everything in it. That's why I can explain all the types and I can feel for everybody. So it's just a tendency of you may be more spender this week and the saver next week. So the last category is warrior. They worry about money. You may be one of those, and I'm sure you know there are some people who worry about those. And once again, a warrior could be a combination with a saver. But the reason why I put them to a fear type is because they're not doing anything, while controlling type people take actions like making money, spending, or saving. This fearful, worrying type, they do nothing but just sit and worry. And it's not good for your health because you worry, and then you're not spending, you're not saving, you just worry. So when you think of doing something, you worry if you have enough money. And when your parents or your kids or your friends ask you to loan some money, you worry if somebody is going to pay you back, so you cannot really think about it. When you think of going back to school, you worry the money you have may not be enough, so you worry about anything. That's what worry money type does. So as you can see, worrying type, they're not just worrying about money, they have this trust issue. So they worry and they cannot trust that life will take care of them. That's why they worry about money. But in essence, they're not worrying about money, they're worrying about life. They will be in a situation without any money, so that's their nightmare. That's why they keep worrying. So if you're a warrior type, you have to start thinking about life in a totally different way. And if you start trusting, your life could shift. And I'm sure some of you got such a big shock by finding out about your money type. And I'm not blaming you, because the first time I thought of this money type, I was so ashamed that I was a spender. I was so ashamed that I was a gambler. Like, I cannot believe I'm a gambler. I cannot believe I'm a moneymaker. So I'm sure finding about who you are brings you embarrassment, shame, and guilt. And you feel like, oh, I'm cursed. I cannot change. But it's not true. I guarantee you can change, and you will change after learning about your relationship with money. I've taught hundreds of thousands of people over the past 26 years, and the shortest people can shift in a matter of 2 weeks, and the longer one, it might take some years, but still people can shift. And what's interesting is that after they shift their relationship with money and become a different money type, they become so different. One time, there was this woman who was a saver. She was dressed in a gray skirt, gray sweater, very simple. And a few weeks later, she said, I'm going to become the spender, and which she became. And next time I saw her, she was in the most fashionable clothes, pink and yellow, and she had a beautiful makeup, very different hairstyle. And we can recognize her because she became so different. So if your money different type changes, your life also becomes very different. So if you are a certain money type, try a different type. It's so fun if you change your life that way. And then probably in a few months or a few years later, you'll find a balance in between. So I've been telling you, you can enjoy your money type. At the same time, you can change too. Of course, I'm not just persuading you to change or stay where you are. You can stay as where you are and stay with your money type and be happy. And you can try something else and become happy. The choice is yours. What I'm saying is just enjoy and feel each money type. So that way you can feel the joy and the pain of your parents. You can feel the excitement of your brother or sister. And you finally get it why your friends don't go out shopping with you, why they're not joining party with you, and because of their money type. So by understanding who you are and who your parents and your kids and most important in your life, you can enjoy life more. And by integrating all these money types in you, you'll be more whole. And hopefully you have less shame, less guilt, less resentment about money and your life. And by healing these wounds and pains around money and your money type, your life will shift. Now, I can talk about how you can relate to a different money type people. As I explained, you must have thought a lot of your friends' face and thought, oh, gee, I knew she's a gambler. I knew he's a spender. I knew my uncle was a saver. And sometimes you feel competitive and you feel like, oh, I'm better. I'm good at saving. I'm not just a stupid spender. Or you have a judgment against each other. That's what's so fun about this different money types. Certain money type, they feel like they're superior than others. For example, if a spender people talk about their life, they feel as if their life is much, much better than the saver type because they know how to enjoy life. At the same time, the saver people are proud that they have enough money to pay all the bills, and they just make fun of all the spenders because they're just partying every day and not taking responsibility. So by understanding these different money types, you can understand each other more. Before, you just made fun of other people, or you just simply didn't get it. Like, I don't know why my uncle, why my parents, why my brothers are in debt. I don't get it. So after understanding money types, you feel more sympathy. You can understand them more. And by understanding them, open up a new door, and hopefully you have a better connection with these people. And as you understand about money types, you understand your parents more, and especially your partners more. Before, you couldn't stand your partner's money types, but now you understand why they became who they are. And if you have compassion and understanding for each other, your partnership will shift. I've saved hundreds of marriages by giving money sessions because they finally got it. Wow, I thought you're just simply stupid, but you're just a different money type. So if they understand each other, and then if they can understand a better part of who they are, they can enjoy and integrate with one another. Because the reason why we are attracted to the other part is we need the essence. The saver people need more fun, and the spender people need more stability. By giving each other what they don't have, we become whole. So it's not just about a partnership, it's about who we are and who we become. So as a society, we need a gambler, risk taker, saver, and spender. Otherwise, our economy, it doesn't function. So we become a whole. So by understanding each other, I think socially, we have a better peace in the world. Now I want you to go to the Facebook page and share your money type and have fun with everybody there because you're the same type. You can probably understand each other. And the second part is that you go to a different type of people and try to understand and hopefully have compassion for the different money type. And by doing that, you probably feel more of your parents, your brothers and sisters, your friends, and your partners that way. So please enjoy a different money type. So I hope you have a lot of fun today. Tomorrow, I'm going to share about my great mentor, Wahei Takeda. So, see you.